out.
Brush ball. The game. CCA finds themselves down by 10 to Brush. Score is 6-16.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers from Lady Patriots right now. And you can see Brush capitalizing on his offensive boards and their points where they need them. Lady Patriots need to just get back into the game.
Oh, and that's a play that's going to get him back into it. Mary McAllister with the serve. Claire Alford driving. Going
and
out,
a block.
blocked.
And another board for Brush. Number 10 is going down the court.
Brush slowing the pace down.
And a cross. And she trips over her own feet and still gets the ball up there. And just missed it by. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Looks like
offensive boards.
Looks like number 34 sort of crossed herself there.
Or going to the line for 2. It's the first one.
Sub out.
And she Claire is getting ready to take the ball. Nice passing. And tipped off by a Brush. And back to the late. Score right now is 18-16 with 3 minutes left.
10-6, that is.
Yes. We're just trying to make a way to come back here. And we're trying to get it up the court right now.
Cornerstone's going to need to break this press quick. They do. Jessica Stenoying with the ball, fighting for it down there. She's going to kick it out. And that is a timeout called by the Lady Patriots. That was a solid press there by Brush, and it took CCA quite a while to break it, and almost an 8-second count for them. CCA's coaches, as well as Brush's coaches, just going over some strategy here. CCA looking to make a final push, have a good run to end this game. As far as them being a smaller school against Brush and being less athletic, they've really been hanging in there. And congrats to the Lady Patriots on that. It seems like they just need to get a little bit more going on offense. Their defense has been solid for the most part. They just need to work the ball around and get open shots and hit them on offense.
Hit them on.
And timeout coming to an end here. Both teams breaking their huddles, and it will be CCA ball on the side. Kristen Suzak with the ball, passing to Claire Alfers, looking around.
And it's almost a steal right there. Claire with a good.
Driving, kicks out. Suzak
Back
to
to
Alfers.
And with
open lane.
and she caught a bird right there with a 3.
Oh!
Give me 3.
3 ball, Kristen Suzak. What a
Nice
shot.
3-pointer by the Lady Patriots. This should give them some momentum to come back in this game. Number 34 with a
Suzak
cross
with some solid
and
defense.
steal.
She's driving.
Oh, and almost an and one right there. I'm getting pumped, guys. I'm getting pumped.
And Kristen Suzak leading this charge right now. And CCA trying to get back in this game. 3 minutes left. It's going to be tough, but I think the Lady Patriots have a shot.
They really do, Sam. I think they have a chance. Critical.
Suzak misses the first. He's going to put up the second one here. Oh, just off the rim.
This is most critical defense. Good defense.
Oh!
Good, excellent defense by the Lady
McGee with the
Patriots.
steal, holding it strong, pass to Suzak.
Gotta get it up
bring
the
it up.
court.
Oh, she gets
And
by.
she gets by them. And ooh. Good offensive rebound by Raven at the siege. And Claire Elf is wide open for a 2. That's a deep 2 right there. And another rebound and a block by Brush. And Lady Patriots with the ball, getting ready to inbound the ball real quick.
Couple of subs for the Patriots. Mary McAllister coming in for Claire Alfers. Score is 9-18 with 2.5 minutes left in the game here.
Raven trying to get the ball up to somebody else. And it's still by Brush.
And those are the passes that you need to avoid if you're the Patriots.
And a foul by number 34.
I haven't been watching the entire game, but from what I've seen, that's been a problem for the Patriots all game. Is on offense, there's a lot of players who are playing stagnant, not moving around very much, and there's some ill-advised passes being made, some passes cross-court that they're honestly just kind of telegraphing to the other team. And Brush has benefited from that.
And they missed the first free throw. That's going to hurt right there.
And as I was saying, if CCA wants any chance to come back in this game, they need to clean up those mistakes on offense, as well as keeping their solid defense up. But they've done that, so just trying to make a push. McGee inbounding the ball. She's looking, finds Mary McAllister, back to Sydney. Oh,
And another turnover.
That's what I'm talking about with those kind of passes.
And that's not a travel? And they missed the 3. Bush gets another offensive rebound. And back up they go. And Sydney with a good, trying to get that rebound, but it goes off of Bush. And it's now your Lady Patriots ball. Lady Patriots is trying to make a desperate comeback when it's down 19-9. And they're trying to make a good comeback right now. And they're down by 10 with 2 minutes left. Let's see if they can make a comeback.
Mary McAllister inbounding it to Claire Alfers. Over to Kristen Suzak, back to McAllister. CCA moving the ball around really well. Maria Appen with the ball on the corner. Trying to make a pass, it's blocked, back to Appen. Oh,
And it's a foul call.
oh, to be honest, that seemed like a jump ball, but referee is giving the call to the Patriots. It's going to be a foul. And CCA inching towards being in the bonus, having a chance to have one-on-one free throws. Inbound Kristen Suzak, back to Claire. Elfers. Elfers driving to the hole, kicking out to Eben. Another pass to Suzak.
Good
Suzak
ball
driving,
movement.
shoots, and it's off.
Another rebound.
Wow, Suzak, good job there. Got the rebound, and she held it strong, took the foul. And now it appears that she will be going to the line for free throws.
Lady Patriots need to just attack right now because they're going to get the foul call. If they attack, because they cannot, from what I see in the defense, it's there. The Raptors has gotten a lot of steals, but from what I'm seeing, like, if the Lady Patriots just keep on driving, they could get some fouls called, but they have to make the free throws. That's what's important. And another one, and she missed both the free throws. Rush up the court with a cross on Mary, and she kept the ball, but she turns it over.
Oh no, it says out on the Lady Patriots. That's ball up. Seems like they're trying to, oh, almost a steal right there. And air ball from Bush. And CCA has to have more people in the paint to rebound that ball because that seemed like
And a good steal.
seemed like that was 4 Brush players against 1 CCA player. McAllister looking for a pass. Souza.
And a 3, and it was blocked.
1 minute remaining here in the game, and CCA is running out of time to mount a comeback here. Chances are growing slimmer by the second, and maybe they'll be able to string some buckets together here and get it done. But they're going to need to Souza with the shot, missed. Souza another shot, and she hits it for 3. 50 seconds left. CCA down by 7 to score 12-19. CCA pressing on Brush.
Brush trying to get back up the court, and they do. Good defense by your Lady Patriots. Oh! And another offensive rebound. And they're fighting for it. It's a jump ball.
Good hustle there by Claire Elfers. Getting a hand on that ball and pulling up from the Brush defender. Looks like Jessica Stenoyan and Raven Akasiewicz are coming into the game for Sydney McGee and Mary McAllister. It's going to be CCA ball off of that jump. Claire Elfers inbounding it. Looking around. She's got to find a pass. Let's go Akasiewicz.
They need to get up the floor right now. And they get it. And almost a steal by Brush right there.
Oh, looking for the foul. Nothing's called. Spinoium almost gets a steal.
Another jump ball.
And that's good. That's hustle out of CCA. And it appears as though this comeback is not going to happen now. 10 seconds left, still down 7. But really like the way that the Patriots are playing out there. They played a solid game. A lot of it was just, they just couldn't get much going on offense.
And I think it was mostly because the offensive rebounds, we didn't capitalize on defense with the rebounds, and we just let them get those offensive rebounds.
Interesting call here. A timeout with 0.9 seconds on the clock, 7-point lead. What do you think about that? Is there anything that they may be trying to go over here or getting another lineup out on the floor? What do you
I think what the JV coach is doing is trying to explain to them something that they need to listen to her. But
you don't think it can hold on for another second?
With 0.9 seconds left, you're really just trying to embarrass us. But that's the need to get the next game started. But a few things that she could have waited for the next couple
certainly, certainly an interesting decision. But obviously something she
to get off
wanted.
her chest.
Yeah, she said she had something that she wanted to tell her team before the buzzer. Well, timeout seems to be ending. The teams will get back on the court, and Brush will. Brush is just, I guess, going to look to inbound the ball and hold it. I can't imagine them trying to get a shot off with 0.9 seconds remaining on the clock. 10 seconds. Looking. And
they made the shot with 0.9 seconds left. See, that was just, that was uncalled for. Didn't even need to do that. Just trying to embarrass our team to beat us by 10.
Was that really necessary?
Was that really necessary? I think not.
That's really upsetting. I mean, it's just uncalled for. It's a JV game. You're gonna call a timeout with a second left, up by 7. They had the game.
Just to hit a shot to beat
Just
us.
to
That is unsportsmanlike, and I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's
You know what? You know what? It's okay.
I mean, you
The
gotta.
Patriots will bounce back.
Yeah, it's just that's an interesting call in the game by Brush there. Patriots just have to move on from that loss, though. They have a solid JV squad. It's not a very deep team. Not many players for them to go to the bench. Not many subs. But they're doing the best with what they've got. And I thought it was a solid game. Uh, they've got some mistakes that they can improve on, but first home game. And good luck to Brush's JV team as well. We'll be right back with the varsity game in 20 minutes or so. And until then, so long. From San Francesco.
In Japan, Oliver, I won't be back for the varsity game. I'll miss you guys.
All right, hello everyone. This is Sam Prochaska here. We're about 10 minutes away from tip-off in the varsity game, and to fill the time in between, we have brought up Jessica Stenoyam, junior varsity player for the girls basketball team. We brought her up here for a quick interview, just to talk about the game, and it's great to have you here, Jessica.
Hi, it's good to be here.
All right, so first question. This was you guys' first game here on the home court. Your first game. Jessica's a new student. First game for Jessica playing here at CCA. And what was, do you think that your play improves when you're on the home court with the home fans? And how do you think it affects your and your team's play?
I definitely think being home helps because the energy is more familiar and being more people in the stands that you actually know and people like knowing you and cheering you helps.
Yep. And what was the mood of the team? Okay. What was the mood of the team after the game? I know you guys had a tough loss. Are you guys? What's the general mood around the team?
Well, I don't think we were too upset about anything. We played our best and we did everything that we could. Yeah, that's it really.
Yeah, and you guys certainly gave a great effort out there against Brush, a bigger school, and they had more athletes and more players in general. And but you guys gave a great effort. And are you going to be excited for the next?
Yes, and nervous.
All right. Well, there's a certain amount of nerves that go into every game, and sometimes that can improve the play of the players. Good to have you here, Jessica, and good game. And move on to the next one. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
And welcome back. Varsity girls game against Brush. And again, this is our first broadcast of the year. And I am DeAndre Patrick, and I'm here with Sam Prochaska.
Hello, everybody. We're looking forward to a good game here between these two basketball teams. They've worked very hard to get here. And this will be Cornerstone's first home game, our first appearance here in the booth, announcing for you guys, and we hope it's a good one.
Yeah, you can't imagine how hyped everybody is for this game. We got a huge crowd here. The boys basketball team is here to support, and we're just set up for the first home game of the season. Riley's ready for the jump. And it's Brush who has the first pick.
Cornerstone setting up on defense. Brush looking around for passes. Cornerstone locking everything up pretty good. And that's called out of bounds on Lauren Harris. I don't know about you, Dre. I think that might have been a blocking call.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's definitely contact there. I get as a ref, you can't call everything, but early in the game, you got to really set the tone. But maybe I guess it's setting the tone for not a tic-tac kind of game, if you know what I mean.
Referees having a little discussion here. Appears that it's about a possession arrow and who it is towards. Brush inbounding the ball, getting it inside, and that's a bucket.
That was a good take by Brush. See if Cornerstone can respond.
That will be a foul called on Brush. Lauren Harris dribbling the ball for Cornerstone, looking around. Ball is now in the wing. Pass to Riley, stop. Riley driving, and that's a foul call, blocked.
Good call. Looks like she was in shooting motion, so we should be shooting, no?
And we are only a minute into this game, and it appears that Brush is going to be playing this one physically from start to finish.
I love physical games, though. You saw we were at the Great Lakes Classic this weekend. Lots of physicality going on there, am I right?
Yep. And physical games are good as long as the teams keep it in check.
Right.
And that'll be the question for Brush. Can they keep it in check? Wow, what a move. And that's another foul called on Brush. That's 3 quick fouls on their team. And they're already, in this first quarter, 2 minutes in, they're possibly having bonus for the rest of the half.
Yeah, and that's always a good sign early because as soon as you get foul, it's easy buckets.
Rebound made by Brush after that shot. Brush slowing the ball down, getting up the court. Guarded by Gabby Braddock. Getting in the post.
It's a good, solid take, really, in the post. I'm pretty impressed with Brush post game right now.
Yeah.
It's good
Lauren
pass.
Harris
Good
driving. Passing. And you
Cool
see,
off.
that was just a miscommunication between Lauren Harris and Riley Stop. Looked like Lauren was looking to make the extra pass, and Riley thought that she was going to go up with it. Just a quick miscommunication. I think that CCA will put those together later on in the game.
Right, but you saw Lauren. I'm glad that she was unselfish enough to really at least look for the pass, even if Lauren Harris. Layup. We got the rebound.
Ball in the corner. Lauren is double teamed. Pass out to Harris. Harris looking for the shot, driving, kicking to Braddock. Braddock for 3.
Good
She
foul.
hits it! Get Braddock, the sophomore, with a heck of a shot from the corner there. And CCA has their first 3 points on the board.
Just step up, really, by Gabby. If I'm correct, this is her first season starting. Correct?
Yes, sir. This is her first team. This is her first year starting on the varsity team.
Right.
Her very first shot, only 3 minutes into the game, and she nails that from the corner.
I'm impressed, I must say, especially for
Not not to mention the impressive pass by Lauren Harris, driving, kicking. She saw Braddock all the way, but she drove to the hoop to draw the defenders in and give Gabby an even more wide open shot.
Yeah, that was great by Lauren to really get the best quality shot as Brush is just
Lauren
taking all the way. Ooh, another great pass to Clunan. Puts up the shot and it's good off the glass.
CCA takes their first lead of the season. CCA setting up a press defense. Oh, and there's a foul called on Clunan. Brush here to inbound the ball. Brush
This
looking
defense is
around.
solid, really.
And she almost hit it. But Riley stopped, driving up the court, passing to Braddock in the corner. She'll kick it to Clunan. Ooh, miss. Brush with the rebound.
I do like the unselfish play, though, by Cornerstone. Really looking not just for good shots, but for great shots into the open player.
Yeah, I'm really liking what I'm seeing from Cornerstone so far, especially out of the offense. Defense has a few things that they could clean up, such as giving up offensive rebounds and buckets like we just saw, but on offense, they're really clicking.
Their inside defense really, I guess, needs to be worked on. Lauren Harris with a pull-up jumper. I like it.
Great shot there by Lauren Harris. And she's been unselfish the entire game, and she finally found a shot that she was really comfortable with. Great shot, and that'll be a bucket. And that's an air ball for
Yes.
Brush's center inside there.
Clunan in and out with three. As I was saying, I'm pretty impressed with Brush's center bigs. They seem to be really in control, even
Yeah, they've certainly been holding it down there in the paint. And it looks like Brush is trying to call a timeout. Wow.
surprise.
And wow. And that's a bucket. And wow, there is a little argument going on between Brush's coach and one of the referees. It appears that the coach had been trying to call a timeout on their last offensive possession. And they are still jawing back and forth. And some of the fans getting into it as well. And certainly not a good way to start the game. You never like seeing referees and coaches and fans and players having arguments. And that started there. To the coach's point, though, I could hear it from the booth that he was calling a timeout that entire possession.
Yeah, I could hear it too.
And I guess the ref was just oblivious to it. You saw the coach, he ran across the court onto CCA, over to CCA's bench area, screaming at the referee. And as much, it's understandable that the referee messed that up, but I think that keep his emotions in check. What are his players going to think after seeing that from him?
Yeah, always got to set an example.
Yeah.
But I'm also almost surprised the ref didn't consider
that's what I
technical immediately, honestly.
That's what I was going to say. He's lucky that referee did not tee him up for that, because the coach certainly was jawing at the ref for quite a while.
Cornerstone still going with the same lineup on the floor. Solid one, though, getting lots of buckets right now.
And 3 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Your Lady Patriots lead the game 9-6. Brush inbounding the ball.
They missed a trailer. Real open.
Gabby Braddock hustling there on defense. Oh, that'll be a foul called on Clunan. Looks like a clean jump on the ball, but the ref saw otherwise.
Yeah, that didn't look like a foul.
Got to live with the call, though. advice for the Brush coach and some of their players. Got to live with the call, and it'll remain Brush ball. And there's a steal.
I love these hands by Cornerstone. Ooh.
And that's just a small mistake. She's driving to the lane and just lost the ball. It'll happen. But CCA's defense, I've noticed, is playing stifling. They are playing really charge called on Brush. You gotta love that.
Great call.
Clunan gets in there, puts her body on the line, takes the charge, and that's huge. That's a huge momentum shift.
Right.
And it'll be Cornerstone ball.
The energy in this game is really, really, really amazing. The fans are really into it. Players are really into it. That's exactly what you expect for the first home game in the season.
And yeah, a lot of CCA fans making it out. That's cool. And as a player, you appreciate it when your fellow students are coming out to watch you play.
Exactly.
And you can tell that the girls are feeding off of that energy. Right. Brush with the steal, losing the ball. Double dribble call.
Great.
Mental error there by one of Brush's, and it'll be CCA ball. Lauren Harris inbounding it to Clunan. Clunan to stop.
Ooh, nice take. Nice take. I love that.
And now Cornerstone is out to an 11-6 lead. 2:39 left here in the quarter. And a couple subs being made. Gabby Braddock coming out of the game for Mary McAllister. And Clunan running the ball up court, driving to the lane. Oh, and that's another one where she just lost the ball in transition. And you got to try and do that as little as possible, but, small mistake, and she'll try and clean it up later in the game. Riley stop with the tip. Still Brush ball.
Again, these act really what's going to keep Cornerstone in the lead here if they keep doing that.
And, yeah, I agree. Active hands, great defense. You can tell that Coach Stopp had prepared this team over the offseason to be extremely disciplined, and they're all thinking hard. They're all moving the ball around on offense, active hands. I really like what I'm seeing from this girls team so far. Coming up to 2 minutes left in the quarter. Excuse me. Riley stop with the ball, passing to Mary McAllister. Out to Clunan on the wing, pass along, back out. Wow, look at the ball movement. And Mary McAllister almost hits the shot.
You gotta control the ball, you don't need to go up immediately. I'm impressed though with the offense. The offense is seemingly running pretty smoothly. I would say they look like they're really in sync, playing well together. They look like they know what they're doing on the court. There's no held balls for too long in one person's hand. You really see that there's quite a lot of trust between the players.
And yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. There's definitely no one on this team that anyone could label as a ball. Okay. No one is hogging the ball, taking all the shots. I think the shots have been distributed pretty evenly among the team. You just see the only problems are they're making a few very small mistakes, such as losing the ball in transition. But those, I think, can be, at least to some point, assessed as first game jitters. I think they'll clean those up later on, but overall, very good play out of Cornerstone so far.
Yeah, they better clean up the transition play there, because easy points off transition by your opponent is what will kill you, and that's what killed the boys team over the weekend, if I must say. They were really letting their opponents get easy transition points, and that's exactly what killed them. I like the toughness, though, out of both teams.
Yeah, that was an aggressive play there by Brush on defense to force the jump ball. And possession arrow was facing towards CCA, so it'll still be CCA ball. Lauren Harris inbounding. Referee calling a timeout. Looks like an untied shoe. That was taken care of very quickly, and we will get back into the game. Gabby Braddock in the corner. CCA working to get the ball out of the corner. Now they're in the paint. Great move there by Clunan. She gets a bucket. Score now stands at 13-8. CCA Lady Patriots have the lead. And they hit that for three. And you're seeing great energy out of both teams' benches, specifically on Brush's side. Every time there's a good shot, they're cheering for their teammates, and they're doing a very good job of that. Riley Stopp drives to the hole, and she's fouled. So a little discussion between the refs, and it looks like it will be a shooting foul. 2 shots coming up for Riley Stopp. Great job of getting to the hole by her and putting a good shot up. And a lot of noise from the Brush stands, and that might have gotten to Riley as she misses the first one. She'll try and get back in it and hit the second one. Still a lot of noise from Brush. Riley shoots. Oh, rims in and out. Clunan gets the rebound, goes right back up with that. Looks like it might have been a foul, but nothing's called. 50 seconds left here in the game, in the quarter, excuse me. CCA with a 2-point lead. Brush has been back here in the latter half of the first quarter. Oh. I think that's what we call a brick. And here we come. Here we have Riley Stopp, great player. Here's Gabby Braddock again. Gabby Braddock so close to hitting her second 3 of the night. Oh, Lauren Harris diving on the ball. Jump ball. And I think that'll be Brush ball. And
I like how ready Gabby is to shoot the 3. She seems to be very confident in that shot, which is always good to see from any shooter. Confidence.
Yeah, and specifically in that corner, that seems to be her spot. And she's in that corner. She's open. She sees an open look, and she just shoots. You got to have confidence. That's something that you see. An NBA comparison would be J.R. Smith, always shooting with confidence.
Definitely. Even when he has 5 defenders on him.
And he still hits it, though.
Exactly.
Brush shooting.
Oh no, we can't have that. See,
got to get a body there.
Yeah.
5 seconds left. Stop to Clunan. 3 seconds.
Need to
Last
box
second
out.
shot, Lauren Harris.
That was a real good look. Real good look.
Good look for Harris on the buzzer beater. Just off the rim, though. And Brush has found their way back into this game. The score is 13-13 at the end of the first quarter. And how do you think that Brush has gotten themselves back into this game?
I think Brush has made some defensive. How do I want to say this? Sorry, I'm distracted by the crowd over there. Looks like they're having some fun with some dancing. Anyway, the team of Brush seems to have made some defensive adaptions. What's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, I think adaptions fits pretty well.
Some adjustments. Thank you.
Yeah.
looking for. Brush has made some defensive adjustments that have stopped Cornerstone from getting as many wide open shots as they have been. But really, what has helped Brush really get in this game is CCA's lack of boxing out, leaving them with many putback shots off of offensive rebounds, and that is what kills. And as you said earlier, the transition points have been really easy for Brush, and that is exactly what has got Brush back into this game. Sam, what do you think?
I would agree with that. A lot of offensive rebounds, and some of that can be attributed to Brush's size. They're a lot bigger comparatively to Cornerstone.
That's true.
And but if you're that girls team, you've got to find a body, box out, just get into them, just get into them, and get that rebound. Second quarter starting up here. Cleaning with the ball. Has to stop. Open shot. Oh, just it's a good look though. I like how they're getting their shots. For three, that was deep. Yeah, that was a college range three-pointer.
Yeah.
It's off though.
Telegraph pass.
With that, she had her eyes in the direction, and like a cornerback in the NFL, Brush's defender jumped on that pass and swats it out of bounds.
Good give and go. I like that.
Oh! Could have been an and one there for Coonan. Goes just up the rim, and she'll shoot a couple free throws. She's had her issues shooting tonight. This may be some first game jitters. Some free throws here is a good way to get her shooting form back and make a couple shots. And she hits the first one. She hits the second one as well. Cornerstone setting up on defense. And, Brush hits the bucket. One quick thing that I'm noticing, an adjustment from the first quarter. In the first quarter, you saw that CCA was relying on the press for defense, and now they have shifted more to a zone defense, staying back, not pressing. And do you think that's a good move by the coaches?
Well, you just gotta hope that you can trust in your coaching staff. I don't really want to give opinion on it yet because I haven't seen enough of it for me to really make a call. But for now, I'm just gonna say trust your coaching staff and trust that they make the best decision.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good idea. Just the coaching staff. I did notice that it seemed like Brush was breaking that press pretty easily in the first quarter. They have a lot of speedy athletes out there, and they usually get the ball into the corner and then get it down to one of the bigs. And that was tough for CCA to defend, so I guess the staff decided to make a change.
Yeah, one thing that I am always a supporter of is utilizing the players that you have. As you see, Brush is utilizing their bigs, which is their biggest strong suit, and I always like to see teams who utilize their strong suits to their advantage instead of trying to adapt to play like another team. You could see the NBA does this all the time with the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors changes the way that we play basketball. Everything is a high speed, fast paced kind of thing, and all the teams in the NBA try to replicate that, but some teams just aren't built to play like that.
That's a really good point. That's a really solid analysis of that. I would totally agree with that. You see a lot of teams trying to replicate it, and some just, as you said, aren't built for it. But Brush is using their strong suit, and that's their bigs. And that's a strong suit that is counterintuitive for Cornerstone because they're a team that's built up of mostly guards. You look out at their starting lineup, and I think that starting lineup most of them have all played guard for their entire basketball careers. But they're learning to coalesce and play as a unit.
You know what, though?
That's really good.
You have all these players that play as guards, but honestly, that's how basketball is played now. Everybody in every position can play a dominant ball handler if they want to. I think that's just the direction that basketball is going in. You see big shooting threes, bringing the balls up, and bring the ball up, and it happens. That's just how the game has evolved. And you can look 30 years ago, you would never see the center even hold the ball unless he's trying to make a move in the post.
Yeah,
That's just how the game has evolved. So, your opinion? To again, fast-paced, like this position kind of, or would you rather have the traditional, maybe not traditional, but just your, well, yeah, maybe traditional kind of play where you have different positions and all that.
I would agree as gets another basket and takes a 4-point lead. I would agree that I think it's more entertaining when you see players with 6'11", 7-foot frames, and they're able to do some of the stuff that these guards can do.
Right.
And it's entertaining. It puts fans in the stands because, I mean, who doesn't want to see a player like Anthony Davis or Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant, 7 feet tall, and one of the most athletic players in the game. Not a fan of him as a person or as a player, really, but you got to respect him for that. Or Anthony Davis, he's a big, but he is so athletic, and I think that it's just really cool to see.
Yeah, you got players on the rise like Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's another one.
Yeah,
That's
over the past year.
That's a big one. He is just a freak of nature.
Yeah. Now, see, but here's the thing with him that I like is he still kind of plays in the center kind of type. He asks for post-ups and wants to get a good post move and inside. He isn't really an outside shooter yet. I'm sure he wants to develop that. That's one thing I like about him. Still kind of plays the center mindset. Lauren Harris with the steal. It's going to be an easy bucket. She goes up the left hand for the layup. The score is now 20-19 CCA.
Yeah, and to add on to your point there, it's you're seeing players like LeBron and Ben Simmons who can just, and I think that's on the rise. There's players like that who literally can play any position on the court, and that is the type of players that CCA is putting on the court. All these players are guards, but they can play any position that you put them in, and that's big. Brush with the ball, looking for an open shot. 6 minutes left. Wow, deep three. Oh, and she hit it.
Wow. That's impressive.
I think she was the one that attempted that deep three earlier, and that was just off. And she, you can see that white stripe on the court. I think she was just about there when she shot that. That's near NBA range.
Yeah, that's confidence. That's really confidence.
Yeah, she's got confidence in her shot. Gabby has confidence in her shot too. Bad miss there.
Blocked?
She's got to keep shooting that though. Madison Clunan with the rebound, kicking to Riley. Stop. Riley for three. Just off. Brush with the rebound. And now with 5 minutes left, Brush has a 2-point lead to score. 20 for CCA, 22 for Brush. CCA lining up in their 2-3 zone. Great defense by Lauren Harris. She's hustling out there.
Looks like you're
called
that time.
Timeout called by the Brush coach. And thankfully the ref heard him that time, or else we would have had some problems.
If I were the coach, I don't know if I would have called the timeout because they were really getting ready to go on a run.
I thought that as well. They've been making some great plays, and I think that they had the momentum in that situation. I think that this benefits CCA more than it benefits
Honestly,
Brush.
yeah.
Maybe Brush had some things on offense that they wanted to get under control. Maybe some defensive strategy they wanted to do. But I I think it's better for corners to make this because I think that they needed to regroup. The coach had a few words to say to them. This is a really tight team.
Yeah.
A lot of teams are good people. They're all friends outside of basketball. I love to see that. And they're playing pretty well right now. They have found themselves down a little bit to Brush. Oh, Madison Coonan, foul. One of Brush's bigs there.
Yeah, I really like the closeness of our team.
Yeah.
Something that always keeps teams close together is their ability to mesh together off the court, off the field, as well as on it. I mean, again, we've been teammates many times on many different teams, many different sports, and I guess that's what really helped us have fun and also, gel together.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And as you were saying that, though, Madison Coonan did have to sub out of the game. I think she had 2 fouls, I want to say. She had to sub out of the game because of that last foul. And Sydney McGee, the sophomore, has come in. And Sydney is someone who is more of a natural big, and maybe her size will be able to counteract some of Brush's bigs. Maybe we'll be able to get a little bit more strong defense down there and maybe a couple more outs and rebounds.
Smart move by Coach Stupp to insert someone of a larger size to kind of get in there and battle with the bigs in the paint.
As we see that,
another
however,
deep 3. Okay.
Brush gets the offensive rebound. 2 offensive rebounds. Easy bucket for that. That's something he's got to stop. Coach Stupp knows that, and she calls a timeout immediately afterwards. They're looking. Here's what I'm going to say about CC's. They are forcing bad shots, and I think they're playing very well. They're forcing Brush into shots that they don't want to make, and you'll often see Brush miss their first shot, but it's after that when you see, and that's more on the perimeter, but it's after that when you see Brush gets a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of second chances, and when you get chances, you get points. And the more times Brush gets a ball and gets possession, they're going to score more. It's just simple mathematics.
Yeah.
And you're seeing a lot of easy entries into the post, just like that one. That was pretty bad. They let again, one of Brush's bigs. They let her into the post. Easy. That was an easy layup. I think my grandma could have made that. And that's just something that CCA has got to clean up going throughout the game. Timeout coming to an end here. 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Brush with a 4-point lead over CCA.
Easy way to fix that problem. But it is.
Hey, shoot.
Box out.
Box out. It's huge. Michaela Coonan bringing the ball up the court. She's looking. Dribbling at the top of the key. Oh!
Looks like there's a shot to the face.
Yeah, Lauren Harris just took that one to the face, and it is off her, so it will be, and so that will be Brush ball on the sideline. Brush taking the ball up the court. Number 4, she's the one who hit that deep earlier, so maybe Gabby Attica's going to want to take a step up on her. Brush passing the ball around. Oh. They shoot it, miss. Ball goes right to Michaela Coonan. She's driving up the court, taking it all the way, goes up and hits that floater.
Great shot. Great shot.
Amazing shot with the contact. Not enough contact for it to be a foul, but still contact there. And she hits it, and now just a one-possession game.
Now this is a tough decision by the coaching staff. What they're because shooters who can shoot the three deep, but you also have big men, or big women in this case, on the inside who can really get you in the post. So it's hard to figure out what you're going to tell your defenders, as there's a nice putback with offensive rebound. But it's to tell your players, do you want them to step up and get on the shooters, or do you want them to step back and be able to help in the post? So what do you say about that, Sam?
Yeah, that is a tough call, and it's always tough when you're a team like Rush, where they've got both of those. They've got people who can score inside, and they've got people who can score outside, and that's a great balance. That's something that you love to have with the coach, because it gives you so much more opportunities for plays you can run and offenses that you can run. It's just, that's huge if you're a coach. And I think it's tough to defend against a team that has that sort of balance between inside and outside scoring. Looks like CCA will be making another sub. Kristen Suzak coming in for singing. Gabby Braddock in the corner. She's going to shoot for three. Oh, just off the rim.
She better keep shooting, though.
Yeah, she should keep shooting, because she hit that first one that she took from out there, and the rest of them, she hasn't made one since then, but they've been so close. It just off the rim. So I would say she's got to keep shooting that shot, especially when she's open. I wouldn't say force it, but when she's open and she is in a comfortable spot on the court, I'd say keep shooting.
Oh, that's coming from a shooter like yourself. Sir, do you use that same philosophy when you're out in the court?
Yeah, I just always try and have confidence. Even if I miss my first couple of shots in the game, I always try and keep putting it up. And there's a certain point where you need to stop, keep putting it up, and pass the ball.
That's true. That's true.
But
especially if someone's hot.
For a large part, you've got to have confidence in yourself that you can make that shot, and that'll help you out in the long run. Ooh. Oh! Heck of a dribble move there by Michaela Clunan.
Oh, the pass was just slightly off there. That would have been a great play if that would have been.
Yeah, that would have been a highlight reel sort of play for Michaela Clunan. Heck of a behind the back, and that just confused the mess out of that brush defender. The pass to Lauren Harris, though, was just a bit off. Yeah.
Crowd was loving it.
There's another steal by Clunan. Clunan's going to get a chance to redeem herself here. Michaela driving, puts up the floater, and she's fouled. So now Michaela Clunan will come to the line here. A minute and a half left in the second quarter, and down two. She'll have a chance to put this game in a tie.
Free throws here are critical. You saw in our first boys game against Cleveland Heights, missing free throws was something that really stopped us from being able to get back in the game. And I bet the free throw shooters of that game really wish that they could get those shots back.
Yeah, I'd agree. And Michaela hits that first one, and so now it will be 25-26 with a minute and a half left. And she is obviously unfazed by all the noise coming from this Rush sideline. Of course. And she'll hit the other one. I think that puts her at 4 for 4 for free throws here. And that's huge when you hit the easy ones. Referee stops the game for a second. He's over at the score table trying to figure something out. Perhaps the possession arrow. I'm not entirely sure what that was about, Dre. Do you have any input on
I
that?
don't know. I really couldn't see it. I just heard the whistle and saw the ref walk over to the scores table. I don't really know what was going on. These active hands are really great. Now watch the corner up. Oh, very lucky that that shot didn't get anywhere close to where it's supposed to be, because that was an open shot.
Oh, foul call there on Gabby Braddock. I try and view the game from an unbiased point of view.
But that was just.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was horrible.
you can see that the CCA bench, sorry, not the bench, the student section is certainly upset by that. They're yelling a little bit at the ref. They weren't happy with that call, especially considering that they were right next to it. So if anybody would have seen it, it would have been them. So they obviously don't agree with the call. Either way, Brush will come to the line, and she'll have a one-on-one opportunity. She hits the first one, and so now she will have the second shot. Second free throw here for Brush. A minute left in the quarter, and she hits it. Quick sub made for Brush, taking one of the big players out. Minute left here, Cornerstone down by 2. Oh, and there's Michaela Clunan with that behind the back move again. No look pass to Lauren, Kristen Suzak to Braddock, and back to Lauren at the top of the key, getting the offense situated. And Cornerstone may be trying to hold all through this minute for the last shot here. I don't know. It looks like that might be what they're trying to do there. Just a pass and cut offense. Riley Stop drives to the hole, gets a foul. Last time Riley Stop went to the free throw line, she missed the first and hit the second one. So she's hoping that she can make those. Riley Stop, she's certainly been putting work in. She is the only freshman starter on this team. And CCA's best.
Right. And you do remember when the last time a freshman started on the varsity team here at Cornerstone. Remember who that was?
Clunans, I assume.
Exactly. And the Clunans are probably the best twins to ever play any sport here at Cornerstone, ever at Cornerstone. But do you remember specifically a freshman starter on the boys team that really stood out when he was a freshman? None other than Michael Buckwell.
That's weird.
Yes.
And, I mean, you see, Riley's got the talent to start. She certainly deserves that spot. Brush for 3, 6 seconds left. Miss. Clunan. Rebound. Riley Stop.
Oh, just got it off.
She got that off just
Slightly
a
late.
second late. Yes. And that'll be the half. At the end of the first half, Cornerstone finds themselves down to Brush by 2 points. The score, 28 for the Brush Arcs, 26 for your Cornerstone Lady Patriots. And I thought, Dre, that was a solid half by Cornerstone. They have a few things that they really need to clean up. What do you think about that? What would you say are a couple of those things?
Transition defense needs to be fixed automatically as soon as we get back into this. Another thing, need to box out, get some offensive. They need to get some rebounds on the defensive end because I'm kind of tired of seeing Brush easily just get rebounds over our people. And they're really not that much taller than anyone we have. I mean, yes, they're bigger, but there's no reason why they should keep getting these rebounds so easily over Cornerstone. Those are the two things I think really need to be fixed: transition defense and boxing out.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Other than that, though, Cornerstone is playing solid. You can see that this is a really disciplined team. They've got a lot of talented players. One big problem that's going to plague them throughout the season is size. Cornerstone does not have a lot of size, and they have the talent to get past that, but it's going to be tough. But I think if they can gel together as a group, even more so than they already have, and just overcome that size issue, I think that they can have an amazing season. Thinking about the season, I think they could make a run in that. So guys, we are going to take a quick break here at the half. We will be back at it with third quarter action in a few minutes here. Stay tuned.
They're passing the ball in.
I must say, I am a diehard Cleveland. I mean, not Cleveland. Well, yes, Cleveland, but Cornerstone basketball. But Brush will always have a special because it was at Brush that our basketball team that we played on together, you and I, Sam, had probably the best game that we've ever played together. If I remember correctly, we both scored in double figures.
Yep.
The passing was very generous.
Everyone got shots. Everyone got the ball. It was quite the game.
Yes, it was.
And Brush off. And you see
Exactly.
mistakes. for
Same
Cornerstone.
mistakes.
Giving up offensive rebounds and second shots.
Yes, and that's what I was talking about before we left for break, which was offensive. Great take by Kayla. But as we were saying, offensive rebounds, what was killing us, and that is exactly the same thing we're doing now. I hope the coach said something to the girls, telling them what the problem was, and you could see big men still dominant. Was that a travel, or what happened there?
No, yeah, that was a travel called, and that certainly bailed Cornerstone out because she had gotten in the lane pretty easily there and was making a score. This will be an out-of-bounds play for Cornerstone. Lauren Harris takes the ball. And that's out of bounds for Cornerstone. And Brush's coach not very happy with that call there. He had believed that it should be Brush's ball. The ref had a different opinion, and you got to live with that opinion sometimes. You got to live with the ref's call. Michaela Clunan with the ball, dribbling around, looking for an option. Michaela driving, kicking to Lauren Harris. Lauren drives, shoots, and that's off. Riley Stop gets in there and gets a jump ball though, and that'll be Cornerstone ball. And that's huge to get second and third chance opportunities like Cornerstone is doing. And it is huge because that's what Brush has been doing throughout the game. And that's how they've built up a lead here. Even though Cornerstone is pounding on the gates figuratively and very close to making this a tie game.
No, it's great at it's great that Cornerstone gets second and third chance opportunities, but the key is if we can stop them from doing it. As you can see here, another easy bucket in the paint, which is exactly, again, a big problem that Cornerstone needs to solve. We can't let them get quick, easy buckets on the inside. That pass nearly stolen by Brush.
Yep. And now timeout called by Cornerstone. Coach Stop wants to go over some things with the team. And it looks like Madison Clunan may be checking back into the game. No, I don't think she is. My bad there, folks. I'd seen her go out onto the court and high-five players. And I thought that was to be checking in, but that's just her being a good teammate. And high-fiving her players, getting pumped up, and boosting the morale, and that's huge. Both coaches going over a few sets with their players. Cornerstone, it's been a frustrating game because they keep making short little runs, and it's like Brush has this impenetrable lead, and they just they haven't been able to regain a lead, I think, since the first quarter. It's been close all the way, though. I don't think Cornerstone's been down more than 4, maybe 6 points. What do you think?
Yes, the game's been close, but honestly, if Cornerstone was coming out, I mean, if Cornerstone was playing the way they were at the beginning, where they were getting great transition points. They were really playing tight defense, getting good traps. active hands, all that. But now they've kind of lost some of that. Not getting as many steals. Their defense is much looser. They're not getting as many transition points. They're not making as many shots. It's just things aren't working the way they were earlier.
Brush going down, shot for 3, and that's way off target. Oh, bad play by Lauren Harris there. Small mental mistake. Usually better idea just to let that ball go out of bounds, but she went for it and will remain Brush ball. Another 3 put up by Brush and another miss. Neither of those hitting the ring.
Yeah, Brush isn't hitting any of their outside shots, so really Cornerstone should be feeding off that and using this as a time to score as they really just can't, unfortunately.
Gabby Braddock got another look for 3 there and she missed. And Gabby Braddock, though, she hasn't had the best of luck since that first shot in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But I like that she's playing mentally. I like her mentality. Every time that she misses, she's the first one getting back on defense. A certain phrase that we have on the basketball team is 2 claps. Gotta forget about it, put it behind you, 2 claps.
Yep.
On to the next play. And that's been her mentality. She's doing all that she can, even if her shots aren't falling. That's a huge credit to Gabby. And Brush with the ball. Cornerstone trapping. Brush getting, good hands there by Michaela Clunan, but that is a killer. And one given up by Cornerstone's defense. And look at this, however. And that's bad, but Michaela Clunan gets the team together, quick pep talk. They just needed a quick regroup, and Michaela is acting like a leader out there. Like huge leadership from Madison and Michaela Clunan.
Yeah, but I'm starting to really worry about Cornerstone right now because their Brush is getting so many open, easy points in the paint, and it looks like Cornerstone. I mean, now you see there's some walls going up, but still not enough to really stop. Cornerstone just isn't strong enough, isn't big enough to really compete with Brush's big play, which is what's really giving them this lead, which is really treading into dangerous waters now.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's not been very good on the inside. CCA, that's something they've got to clean up. It's just that's been their poison in this game, and it's just not been going very good for them in that way. Brush shooting for 3, miss. Riley Stop with the rebound. Riley goes up and she's fouled. So Riley Stop will go to the line here with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Score right now, Brush 37, Cornerstone 28, and Brush has taken their biggest lead of this game. And Cornerstone, let's hope and pray that they can find a way to come back in this one. Riley Stop at the line, hits the first one easily. Stop preparing for her second shot here. Oh, and that's a miss for Riley. Back on defense is Cornerstone. Brush looking, pulling another 3 and another miss. Brush has been heavily relying on that 3-point shot in this game. And, great move, great bucket there by Michaela Clunan. That's an and one. You see her get in there, take the contact, make the bucket, and now she's at the line for a free throw to make this a 3-point game. And a lot of talking coming from this Brush bench. Here in the booth, right next to that bench, or in the bench and in the stands. And well, the stands specifically, not even as much the players. And just a lot of talking coming from these Brush fans. And I don't think it's too classy. You're allowed to do it to some extent, but some of the comments I've been hearing haven't been very nice, to put it in a simple way. But you got to live with it. And Brush will take the ball up. Pass to Riley Stein. Looking. Pass to Madison Clunan. Madison looking for the shot. She drives. Kicks to Michaela. Sisters playing very well together. Gabby with the ball. Gabby Braddock hits the shot. And she's back on it. The defender gave her some room, and Gabby Braddock got in there and took a step inside the three-point line. And she made that shot, and that's why I keep talking about how shooters gotta shoot. Shooters have got to keep shooting. They've got to keep pulling the ball, even when they're not having the best of nights. And that's what Gabby's been doing, and it pays off here with a big bucket with 1 minute and 46 seconds left here in the quarter. The score, Cornerstone 33, Brush 39. Cornerstone has gotten back into this game for a big part. Michaela Clunan with the ball. Passing to her sister, Madison. Madison for three, just off. And that's an open look. You got to shoot that. Madison felt confident in that shot. She seems to be really kicking herself right now over that one, but if I was there, I would encourage her to keep shooting. That's an open look. And she'll hit those eventually. She's a good shooter, and gotta keep shooting. And that looked like a travel, and that's what the call will be. Travel called on Brush. That's number 4. She's the one who hit that really deep three in the first half. That was a huge momentum booster for Brush, but she's called for the travel there. And now CA with another opportunity on offense. Michaela.
Be quite the run by
oh!
Really getting
Gabby
the score
Braddock
closer.
just off on that three-pointer.
This looks to be quite the run. It's been put on by Cornerstone. Really, the score a lot closer than it was before. Now it really seems like we're back in this game after being down 10, which was pretty scary.
I agree with that. Gabby Braddock shooting again, and she hits it.
Oh!
Gabby Braddock heating up here. That's a 3 for her. And is that, I'm not sure about the call there. I think it was a foul on Cornerstone. But wow, what a shot by Gabby. And that's a huge momentum booster. You should see the crowd after that. Crowd gets on its feet. And everybody is pumped. It's a 1-point game. Brush still with that 1-point lead, but CCA coming very close.
Yeah, just as you were saying, shooters keep shooting. You know,
Shooters gotta shoot.
Yeah, you have shooters. They shoot the ball. You might miss some, but I mean, shooters, you gotta stay confident. You gotta stay focused. You gotta knock down the three when it comes.
Yeah, and what was I talking about in the first half? I said Gabby Braddock, she wasn't hitting her shot so much after that first three that she made, but you know, 2 claps and move on to the next play. That's her mentality. Every time she'd miss, she'd be the first one back on defense, and that's a great way to play the game. and now it's paying off because she is hitting shots here in the third quarter, big shots, and she is getting her team back in this game. Great job by Cornerstone so far. As I said, 1 minute left in the third quarter, and the score stands at 38 Cornerstone, 39 Brush. Timeout was called, and both teams going over strategy. Coach Stop talking to her team, and I got to imagine one of the things that she's talking about is defense.
Right.
They have to play solid defense in the paint, or else they will give up another run to Brush, in my opinion, and Brush will get back into a strong lead. And timeout coming to an end now, so both teams will get back on the court. And Brush inbounding the ball, Cornerstone trapping on defense. And that is a carry called on Brush, and it'll be Cornerstone ball. 52 seconds left here in the quarter. And Michaela Clunan bringing the ball up. Kick to Riley, stop. Riley, pump fake, drives, pass to Lauren. Lauren looking, passing to Kristen Stuzak. Pass to Michaela Clunan. 35 seconds left here. Wow. Michaela with the dribble moves, gets in the paint and draws the foul.
I'm really impressed with her ball control.
Yeah, her ball handling is A1.
Yeah.
Just a great job, especially in this game. She's had a few ankle breaking moves. That behind the back move is dangerous.
It is.
Michaela Clunan going to the line here, 28 and a half seconds left, and a chance to make this a 1-point game. She hit the first one. And that's another way in which she's been playing very well. She's been knocking down these free throws big time. I think that puts her at 5 for 5, and that makes her 6 for 6.
Really love the concentration. Really
That's huge when you
good.
Yeah, great concentration, even with this Brush sideline making a lot of noise. Oh, dagger 3 for Brush, 20 seconds left here in the quarter. Yeah. Looks like CCA will try and hold for the last shot. Kick to Riley, stop. Riley, pump fake, drives, loses the ball. Gets in there.
That's very
and
unfortunate.
A fight for the ball.
Should be CCA ball. She's really on it. No!
And that'll be a jump ball.
No!
They'll give it to Brush. And the clock has not started here. And wait a minute. That clock and Brush's coach not happy about that, but I agree with the call because looking up at that scoreboard, that Brush had inbounded the ball and had been dribbling for 2 or 3 seconds before the clock had started. The clock was originally meant to be 4 seconds, and it was a lot longer than that. And that's just a mental mistake for the scorekeeper, whoever's running the board. But good call by the ref. He noticed that. He immediately stopped play, and because that's an issue that needed to be sorted out.
I'm still angry about that call. That was clearly Cornerstone's ball. Riley dived on the ball. It was under her. She's on the ground. That's Cornerstone's ball. I don't understand at all what this ref. Was the ref even watching the game? I'm very confused. and angry at this.
So would you say that should have been a foul called instead?
No, I think it can still be a jump ball, but it should be Cornerstone's ball. As I was saying, the ref sucks. Okay?
And certainly some strong opinions from DeAndre Patrick. I would agree with that to a point. But I think for the most part, this is an evenly ref game. Just a few bad calls, but you're gonna have that in any basketball game that you play. And it looks like the timeout is coming to an end. It'll be Cornerstone ball here. And the referee, my bad there. The referee had called the game over. My original thought that it would be a timeout and they would reset the clock to 4 seconds. But the referee had called the third quarter off. So now we will enter into the fourth quarter here.
All right.
It's a big fourth quarter. Cornerstone down 4, but trust me when I say this is a winnable game. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I would. But here's the thing. What does Cornerstone need to do to really ice this game?
I mean, I think we've been talking about this for quite a while. They got to play strong defense in the paint, and we got to keep. I like the way the offense has been running. We got to keep looking for open shots like that one.
Yes.
Yep.
Wonderful offense right there.
Score game.
Yeah, I was kind of getting worried because Cornerstone really wasn't, when hitting in their peppers, their shots weren't. But it's good to get some solid buckets off of good plays.
Yep, that is for sure. And Riley stopped with the steal. So now Cornerstone, big chance to tie this game or even take a lead. 7.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Michaela Clunan with the ball, looking, passing to Riley, stop. Riley for 3, and she misses.
That was not the shot we needed. That was an okay shot, but
yeah, I didn't think it was a bad shot. I didn't think it was a bad shot. I thought it was an open look. Maybe, as you said, not the shot we needed. And that looks as though that should have been a charge call.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think I have to disagree with you for once because I don't think she was set there.
Yeah. Well, no, I think if I was going to say anything, I'd say that she was set, but I think the big move around, so that wasn't a lot of contact. That would be my opinion. But 6 minutes, 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. CCA find themselves down 4 again. And again, it's been really weird. CCA has been in this the entire time. They have not held a lead for a while, since even the first quarter, I'd say. But it's been close all the way.
Yeah,
it's been
I mean, we are struggling with the things we've been talking about the whole game, defensive errors, but also we're really, really struggling offensively. We can't really seem to get any jumpers to fall. I mean, there's just so much. What is this?
And
Do they know how to rebound?
That's I would say that's way too easy of a bucket.
They had 2 people
Rush.
in the paint ready to rebound. That is disgusting.
Yeah, hustle play for Brush, but Cornerstone should be doing things to avoid that.
You have to finish that. You need to execute. Can't.
Riley stop, hustling, gets the jump ball, but now Cornerstone finding themselves in a deeper and deeper hole as there's 6 minutes left, and they're down by 6. Still plenty of time to come back, don't you think?
6 minutes left. 2 easy threes or a couple more buckets. I mean, honestly, right now, I don't think we should be shooting threes because they're obviously not falling. So we should stick with what works, which is good cuts off of good screens and get some layups on the inside and hopefully finish. But in order to do that, we really need to get stops on the defensive end because they just aren't boxing out. They aren't there for rebounds, and it's very, very hard to watch, honestly, defensively.
Yep, and now Brush. They're going to inbound it, but right now the referee is having a word with the coach. It appears referee had a word with the coach there, and I think I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it, but he might have been telling that coach to calm down. He's certainly been coaching his team with a lot of energy, and sometimes that energy has gotten to be a little bit too much. Had a couple of arguments with the referees, and perhaps that's what this ref was just talking about. Either way, Brush has 2 free throws here. Miss on the first one. And here's the second free throw.
Let's hope for a miss.
And that'll be 1 miss. The second one falls.
All right, well, we're approaching 5 minutes left, and this is a struggle. This is the when we really need to clamp down and play perfectly right now, because we cannot allow any more offensive rebounds. We have to play solid defensively, and we need to make shots, okay? At least open shots. Behind the back leg is amazing.
Oh my! Oh
no! Grab the ball. Grab the ball.
Good rebound there by
Oh,
Madison.
Good screen.
Madison
What
coming in,
happened?
a miss.
Got blocked or? Yeah, get on the ground. There
That's
you go.
going to be a jump ball. I think it's Cornerstone ball. Yep, Cornerstone ball, because the last jump ball went to Brush. Michaela Clunan set to inbound the ball. Madison Clunan taking to her sister. Look at the hoop for Madison Clunan, and that's an and one.
Oh, look at that assist. Love the sisterly
Sister to
bond
sister.
there.
Huge play there.
Now-
That's a huge momentum booster.
Now
5
notice-
minutes left, and Madison Clunan will have a chance at an and one.
I noticed, Sam. Where was that bucket at?
Well, I see where you're going. That's inside the paint.
Exactly. That's where Cornerstone's really getting their buckets from. The mid-range isn't really falling, but inside they're shooting very efficient. So it looks like they're trying to get to their spot, and it looks like it's working for them.
Yeah, I'd agree. A lot of energy in this gym here. Timeout called by Brush, maybe because of that, but a lot of energy in this gym. CCA's student section is going wild. A huge defense chant there, and the girls are really playing off of that. We interviewed Jessica Stenoya, one of the JV players, and she had mentioned that when you're at the home crowd, you got them all behind you. You really feed off that energy. And again, you've played for plenty of sports teams. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, the playing. There's nothing like playing on your home court. Nothing like playing on your home court. Of course, you said the energy is unmatched. Just hearing people cheer you on, especially even if you aren't doing good or anything, just the support that they give you is something that, again, is unmatched. So I understand exactly what she's saying there.
Yeah, especially when it's your peers from school, and it's really cool. It's just a really cool situation to be in. Brush inbounding the ball, immediately guarded by Riley Stop.
His defense is looking pretty good. Oh, I love
great
it.
steal.
Oh, no. Okay, people need to get back. Oh, it's too slow. That rotation was too slow.
And I wish that I had a stat sheet so I could see how many of Brush's points are coming off of layups. And that one I think is and one.
Wow.
Michaela Clunan and one. Fights through the contact and gets the bucket. as I was saying, is a little bit different because you had what looked like a steal by Michaela Clunan, but then it was immediately taken back, and so the team didn't have much time to get back.
Yeah, but she still dropped too slow. She just sprinted there, maybe even committed a foul, to make her earn the points of the line. But she kind of just slowly kind of rolled back to, I guess, attempt to contest, but it wasn't really much of one. They're having a lot of defensive breakdowns, honestly.
Yeah, but Michaela Clunan there, big shot. That makes it a one-possession game, 3-point game. 3-ball for Brush is off. Madison Clunan with the rebound, tightly guarded.
That was a
looking
critical
around, finds her
rebound.
sister Michaela. Michaela driving. Kick out to Lauren Harris. Lauren into the lane. No foul called. I thought that looked like a lot of contact there.
Yeah, that was a tough shot.
Refs disagree. They say it was legal contact, and you got to live with that.
Oh, great defense. Now, can we keep this defensive effort up in the paint? That's my question.
That's the question.
This is a one-possession game right now. This is probably the most critical possession of the game. Because here, be a turning point.
3.5 minutes here on the clock in the fourth quarter. Brush 49, Cornerstone 46. And Brush misses a layup. Michaela Clunan with the rebound. She's pushing it down court. Pass to Riley's stop is tipped. The ref will say that it was tipped and hit the top of the backboard, so it will be Cornerstone ball. And that was dangerous because that tip, if not out of bounds, then that may have gone into the hands of one of Brush's bigs. So a good call there. So now Lauren Harris is going to inbound this.
Yeah, now is Cornerstone's time to make a run with 3 minutes left in the game because, again, you're down by 3. This is a chance for you to make your run because the calls are going our way. Okay, we need to utilize it while we can. Open 3
Lauren
for
for 3. Oh, just off.
Okay, you need to get a stop here. What's going on?
And I think that was a huge possession. And if that would have been crazy. You know that
Game. Would have changed
that would have been a game-changing 3. As I said though, two claps move on. You got to move on to the next play, next shot. Lauren should keep shooting if she's open. But that was a critical possession for Cornerstone, and we're really getting into crunch time here. 3 minutes left in the game. 49 Brush, 46 Cornerstone. And do you think that Cornerstone can pull this one out?
Listen, Sam. I just want to win. What about you?
Hey, I'm looking forward to. JV took a tough loss in the first game. And now Varsity having struggles. But I think that if they can win this game, just think about how much of a morale booster that is for the girls going into the rest of the season to get a win here against a very tough team to beat. I think that would be huge. And it's through that sort of adversity that huge wins come. And it looks like the timeout coming to an end here. Again, 3 minutes left. Cornerstone looking for a game. They are down 3 right now. It's still a one-possession game, and I think that they're still in it.
The ladies cannot afford to allow Brush to get another bucket because if they do, now you got a 2-possession game with 3 minutes left on the clock, and that's dangerous in high school sports. If you're up by 2 possessions, you better hope you're making all your shots, and right now Cornerstone is not. So this is a very, very important stop if they can get it.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
And one reason sports and missed.
Oh, that was
goodness
lucky.
She missed that layup.
That was lucky.
Lauren Harris driving the ball down. She's gonna shoot. Just off for 3. Rebound, Michaela Clunan. Huge offensive rebound.
Oh.
Slight miss.
Oh, that was.
Save it.
What are you doing?
The ball was tipped. Brush gets the ball back. And as I was saying, a reason that clock is such a big thing in high school sport, there is no shot clock.
Yeah.
There's nothing that no rule that says that Brush can't just hold on to the ball for the last 2 minutes here. It would be difficult for Brush, but as far as the rule book goes, they could do that.
Yeah, that was a wasted offensive possession. I think we panicked a little bit, shooting that three with no passes, and then with the rebound, again, almost going out of bounds, and then throwing it away. I mean, that was kind of a panic play, in my opinion. You needed to clean it up with a minute 54 left on the clock. Cornerstone down 46-49.
Yep, and Brush is a big school, but this is a winnable game. I think that Corner still has a big chance that they can pull this out. Lauren Harris driving, going to the lane, misses, no foul called. Brush with the ball. A minute 40 left, still up 3.
Still time left.
Still time left, but every possession where there's not a score is bad, to say the least. It's bad because that just means that Brush can get the ball, drain more clock. That looks like, I don't know, that looks like a clean steal to me by Michaela Clunan.
Yeah, I don't think that was a foul.
Referee calls it a foul, though.
Oh, she's going to the line.
Oh, Brush is in the bonus, so she'll have a 1-1 opportunity. Cornerstone hoping and praying for a missed right here.
Yeah,
and
this is
Coach Stop calls a timeout.
Yeah, this is a well chosen timeout here, much needed, because we're treading the dangerous waters. Minute 22 left, down by a possession. Again, it is only a possession, and you got an eternity. A minute 22 is an eternity in basketball. So you hit a 3, you're tied up. We go into OT, or you get a 2. Okay, you're close. Within 1, I think. If the Cornerstone scores, they're in a good position to win the game. If they let Brush score, then we're in trouble. Especially now, at the line, you just better hope for a miss, and you gotta get in transition and get a quick bucket to keep the score within 1 possession. But let's just see what Cornerstone does.
Yeah, and a good timeout too, because I think it puts a little bit of extra pressure on the free throw shooter. She has to go into the timeout, and all she's thinking about that entire timeout is this shot. It's like in the NFL or in football where you see coaches icing the kicker by calling a timeout before a huge field goal. Here's the free throw. Miss.
Nice.
Cornerstone with the rebound. Madison Clunan pushing the ball up court. She's going to slow it down. Pass to Michaela Clunan. That behind the back move that is so dangerous. Kick to Lauren for 3.
Oh,
and that's
we
another miss.
needed that. Let's hope for another stop. We don't need to foul yet.
Oh, and there's a scrum for the ball. Brush gets it. They're moving.
Oh, she got. Oh, much needed miss.
And
okay.
That's a huge rebound by Michaela.
Cornerstone has time.
Ball up court. And that's a charge on Michaela Clunan.
What? Oh, come on. Come on. This is not the time to call that.
Is letting that referee hear it. The ball was passed. Madison Clunan had an open shot for 3, but the ref called it a charge, and that's huge. That is a huge call.
You don't call that on someone's home court when they're down. Come on. Refs. Come on.
Yeah. And Madison Clunan gets a tip on that ball, but still Brush. 45 seconds left. They're running it down the court. Cornerstone is pressuring Brush like heck. And 40 seconds left. Brush gets it in. Kick out. Foul called. Foul called on Cornerstone. That will give her another bonus 1-on-1 opportunity. I think that if they had to choose a shooter to go to the line in this situation, it would be this player for Brush.
Oh, yeah.
She's had her issues from the foul line. What's going to be big here is if they can get a rebound.
Yeah, because if they... This game might be close to being wrapped up.
Yeah, and you're getting to a point in the game, 35 seconds left. The margin of error for Cornerstone is getting slimmer and slimmer. You see, the score has not changed in a very long time. I think it was 3 minutes left in the game when the score was like this.
Right.
And and with 3 minutes left, their margin of error was wide. Now it's getting slimmer and slimmer as the clock goes down. Here comes the free throw from Brush, all important.
Oh.
And she makes it.
That's some clutch play.
It's a clutch free throw from her. That makes it a 2-possession game. And again, margin of error. Very, very slim for Cornerstone right now.
Right,
Very
so
slim.
say she makes this free throw. Cornerstone needs to
If
get
it's
in
a make.
transition. Oh, it's a miss.
Miss.
Need a rebound.
Riley stopped
Need a
the rebound.
What are we going to call?
What? Oh my
Come
goodness.
on.
I've
on.
been pretty even with the refereeing in this game. I've got to say it, folks. That was a bad call.
It was.
You can see it on the film if you're watching. That ball, am I wrong to say that was obvious, that hit off the Brush player's leg? Riley was dribbling the ball in. That ball, she dribbled it off the Brush player's leg. It went the opposite direction. I don't know how they think that it went the opposite direction after Riley had dribbled that. I don't know. I don't know how you make that call.
Sam, have you ever heard of Homer calls?
Yes, I know.
Do you see any here? Because I don't really see any.
And to a certain extent, I don't think that's something that should happen too much. I don't think that you have to go into the pressure just because it's someone's home court. And I think that it's a good thing, to be honest, when the refs play unbiased. But I think they haven't been biased. I think they've just been bad.
Yeah, because that was clearly off his leg, off her leg. Sorry.
Yeah, and you see two game-changing calls. First, that charge on Michaela Clunan, and now that. Madison Clunan with the ball, pass to Riley Stop. Riley for three, she's blocked.
That was clutch.
Madison Clunan trying to get the rebound. 20 seconds left. It's going to be a foul called. And I don't know here.
Yeah, this is dangerous.
I keep talking about the margin of error, and it is paper. It's getting to be. Well, Cornerstone is just running out of opportunity, and I think if she can hit both of these free throws here, then I think that puts an end to the game because it makes it a 3-possession game. I don't think this is over necessarily, but it's not looking too bright.
Yeah,
Cornerstone has fought hard in this game, though. And there is that other bucket. Riley Stop.
What?
And that looks like the ref stopped the game to tell the person with the clock that they should not have started the clock because the ball was rolled and Riley didn't touch it. And the rule is once you touch the ball, the clock should start. Apparently, the people at the scoreboard thought that she had touched it. The referee says no, though. And so Cornerstone has fought hard in this game, but it ended up being those inside shots and lack of rebounding that was this team's Achilles heel.
Yeah, it killed them the whole game, honestly, and that's what we were saying the whole game. You know, you gotta get offensive rebounds, you gotta box out, but Cornerstone just didn't do it, and that's pretty much what hurt them throughout the whole game.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, but you do see it. I think it was a good showing against a team in Brush that's a much bigger school, much bigger selection of players to choose from, and it was a tough game, tough outing for Cornerstone, but I think that they're showing that they can hold their own against big teams. And I think it was a good showing. There's some things that Cornerstone, though, this girls' team needs to clean up. And we've been talking about them all game, so you probably already know what I'm going to say. Inside shots, offensive rebounding.
Yep.
And it's just, in a lot of ways, it's the way that this team is built. They lost a lot of seniors, no seniors in the starting lineup, and no real bigs in the starting lineup either. And again, how well they do this season is going to be based on if they can overcome that with talent. Because they've got the talent to win games. As Madison Clunan pulls up for three, miss, rebound by Brush, and
Yep,
that is going to
Yep, that's going to do it. Oh.
foul there by Cornerstone. Foul there by Cornerstone. And that 3 seconds left. This game is all but over. Cornerstone has, for lack of a better term, they've run out of chances here in this game. Starters, a lot of the starters have come out, and it's a tough loss, especially first game at home, first game at home on the season. You got all this energy, and I know the kind of feeling they probably feel like they've let the fans down, but they showed out today, and they had a pretty good performance. And I think that this is a team that can play really well this year. Last seconds ticking off. Riley Stopp is going to shoot one more. They say no shot on that layup, and that'll be the game. Brush wins by a score of 55-46, and that's your game. Any thoughts, Dre?
Yeah, I guess the thing on the positive side, I'll have to say Cornerstone lost a lot of seniors, just as you said. And going into the season, I'm looking at the lineup, and I was scared. I thought, wow, this is going to be like a 3-win team. But I have to say, they proved me wrong. This team is promising. And even with such a young lineup that they have,
Young players, a lot of promise.
this team can make a deep playoff run.
I think so, too.
Yeah, and compete, like really compete for the big games. This team obviously didn't give up near the end. Still got some stuff they need to work on, but honestly, this team is promising.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I think that there's a lot of good things about this team. The way that they've coalesced as a group. There's how what's the word? They're just really intelligent players. They take smart shots. They move the ball around. Play solid defense. Coach Stopp has done a good job of coaching this team up over the offseason. And again, they've got promise. And I think that a lot of this it's the first game, a lot of nerves. And I think as they have more time to grow together as a team, coalesce, and just get their shots right and all of that, I think that this team will develop into a very, very good team who has a shot at making a deep run in the playoffs.
Yeah, so that'll just about do it for this broadcast of Cornerstone Basketball. This has been DeAndre Patrick.
And Sam Prochaska signing off.
All right, so we're going to do an interview. So just stay tuned, and we'll get some players
please.
or a coach of some kind to come and be interviewed.
Yeah, please stay tuned, and we will be back with you in just a few minutes.